Hello there, runner, and welcome to another, whatever day this winds up coming out on, which means it's time for another Live Watches Bofuri. Oh boy, so we couldn't record this on Tuesday like we wanted, so we don't have chat here. Unfortunately, I missed him so much. Oh god, oh no. But if you do want to join us live, you can always come to twitch.tv/live the which is going to be linked up there in the upper right hand corner. Where I'm going to be recording all of our anime stuff live. That's going to be happening on Tuesdays. The time that we start is still a little bit in flux. I am planning on doing it a little earlier, starting next week, just so we have more time to get all of the episodes done. And I also stream other stuff throughout the week. Generally, if I'm doing a long stream, I'll start at 10 o'clock in the morning. If I'm doing a shorter stream, I'll start around 4. It generally depends on how I'm feeling because cripple. But besides that, we're here with Bofuri, and we are on the second to last episode. And on the previous episode, they kind of did the thing that the devs really should have just anticipated them doing in the first place. They got all of the strongest guilds together, and then they just went, hey, instead of just fighting over these guys, this is a PvE event, why don't we just team up and kill share? Bruh, just fuck, dude. I don't understand how these devs, got this far without realizing, the number one thing that, classic MMO players are, known for. Jesus. But, yeah. So, they've gentrified a cave system, and now they're gonna go and evict the local monster population, as is tradition. But, let's get in here and let's see what Maple Tree, Flame Emperors, and whatever the last fucking group is, Holy Sword, whatever the fuck. Let's see what they get up to, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. So fast. Imagine she's just it's so fast, and then just smash cut to me, and it's just, this is literally the lowest speed. God, Maple is just so slow. I imagine, if you gave anyone else Maple's fucking character, they'd be, suffering from how slow she is. I'm worried about our base, she says, when they've essentially got fucking, the jobber members of the world's strongest guilds there. Oh yeah, and also they just cut gun batteries! Jesus. This fucking dude. Feel like that man has several community complaints against him. That man is banned from certain sections of the forums. Instant loss. Instant loss is my favorite fucking trope. You get your ass beat so bad that no, we don't even need to render it on screen. You got your ass so beat it happens in a frame transition. Unfortunately, it's mostly just used in porn. Which, fair enough, but you could apply it to, other shit too. Dango. I kind of want to try Dango. I see Dango in a bunch of shit. It's it's in a lot of anime. It was a big thing in Monster Hunter. It was in 14 for a while. I know it's essentially just a ball of rice paste with flavoring on it. But for it to be, so fucking popular of a thing, it's gotta taste good, right? Kuma, Kuma, Kuma. Don't even need to dismount, just like blitz right on through. What? What, did they forget to, like, label the ocean as water? Wait, but if they're invisible, how can they turn to each other to see? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna be that big of a shitter about it. Fishes! They kinda forgot the invisibility effect in this scene, huh? What? What? Wait, are they just traveling through, like, the fucking Minecraft nether? What? We walked 8 blocks, meaning that we are now 30 blocks forward. Those are children. Back the fuck up. I'm gonna call the cops. Boss battle. I'm being a shit, mind you. I'm being an asshole when I say shit like that. Big fishy. It looks so dumb. It's just got one big Timmy Turner tooth. Of course this edgy asshole would pick, like, the wolf with the eye... Okay, do you guys think that the wolf came with an eye patch, or do you think he put it on him? Even when isn't there, is essentially, like, soloing the goddamn fucking boss. My god. Like people said in the comments before that, like, is balanced by the fact that she has to essentially spend her entire wallet, like, every time she goes into a fight. But, like, so long as she makes more money from a boss fight than she puts into it, like, I don't think that really matters. Unfortunately, it has the sturdy ability. It's immune to one-hit knockouts. Can't believe they just, like, they're having to fight the great Zapfish from fucking Splatoon. that is an age in MMOs, holy shit. I wish I had an immunity that lasted 30 fucking seconds. Like, I'm having to join a new static in 14, and I have to switch to Gunbreaker. My immunity sets me to 1 HP and only lasts 15 seconds. No, not even that, it lasts like 5, I think, right? 5 or 10? I wish it lasted 30 seconds. Like, if I'm not running with a white mage that's got Benediction, like, fucking... God, that's a nightmare. Sasuga! Like, how long does Super Bolide... I actually don't know how long Super Bolide lasts. Shit, I should know this, because I'm a Gunbreaker main now, but, like... I hate hitting that button so much. Oh, hey, look, it's just Hawk Manor. Like, speaking of 14. Turns out that the dungeon isn't finished yet, so they just put a dev portal to the boss room, and they forgot to take it out. Oh shit, it's Grimoire Vice! Oh no! Grimoire Vice is here to call you a hussy. God, having a pet in the MMO, especially a full dive VR MMO, that's capable of, like, completely, like, duplicating your appearance, voice, and actions. That's honestly kinda scary, because that means that with enough research, they could put false players in the game that are literally just run by AI. And that's horrifying. Of course, let's be honest, these devs would probably find some way to fuck it up. It'd be like if you talk to, like, ChatGPT for too long and it starts, like, losing the thread of what you're talking about. I got nervous when they summoned a bunch of monsters, but then I remembered I'm a walking war crime. And I really hope that Iz has some way to refill her inventory, because, like, if she goes through this entire event, there's, like, no guarantee that she has enough devices to actually do it. Like, damn, son. What? Just finds another player. They just cut, like, shard a sword in their neck. Like, just bleeding out. Oh, hey, look, it's Hebby's, what? Maple taught me that this game is really poorly put together and you can just do all sorts of wacky shit. Honestly, surprised we all pay the monthly subscription for this fucking garbage. My man got an Earth Elemental as his pet, and he named it Earth. Like, these are truly the most creative of players, like, holy shit. They're acting like Kasumi was actually in trouble. It seems like she just lost her footing on the sand. She wasn't really in all that much danger. Like, it's that she just had to, like, readjust, dog. Big snake! Big snake and big scorpion! Everyone just got, like, these big swords, and this dude's just like, alright, I got my shield, I got my little kukri. Alright, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Bush, bush, bush. Like, Jesus, dude. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad that they're given, like, these jobbers, like, a little bit of screen time, but, like... I'm gonna be honest, other than, like, Kasumi and Balls, I straight up do not know these fuckers' names. And it feels so, like, just nothing, I don't know. I mean, this is essentially just an episode where it's like, oh, hey, let's farm for medals. So, like, you're not really gonna get, like, a ton of story progress, but it's like, half of this party, I don't know who the fuck they are. It's a little underwhelming compared with, like, you know, pain is misery, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I feel like they definitely drew the short straw on a party, you know? It's like half of the party is people like, you're like, I don't know who the fuck these people are. Oh, hey, it's a Void Tear. Damn, I can't believe Maple's about to pull an Ashdaya. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then hey, maybe you should play the award-winning MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. Have none of you been paying attention? Maple, like, is... The fact that Maple is standing on the ground at this moment is the goddamn rarity. Maple is literally just a Gundam. Oh, that sound effect made it sound like she just slapped their asses. Jesus. Oh god, she just has a cleft lip. That's great. That's great. It's not just her doing :3. No, that bitch actually has a cleft lip. Damn. Damn. Damn, what pussies. Come on now. Imagine seeing the best mobility in the game and being like, man, that shit sucks. It's too fast. Like, weak. Pussies. Oh. A fake. Okay, but like, hear me out. Is he single? What? Jesus fuck. Alright. Yeah, she hasn't used that yet. She only gets it once a day. I don't know what she's talking about. They're only good memories when it comes to the giant... Oh my god. Of all the fucking dungeons they run into the dungeon whose boss does purely piercing damage. Really? Or did all the bosses do piercing damage? It's just Maple's the only one that's weak to it. She just bit its arm clean off. God. A full dive MMO where you get to turn into a giant fucking fire-breathing kaiju? That would be super cool. Oh damn, she actually got knocked out of it. That's a first. Can't believe the devs actually managed to make a boss that can do damage to Maple. That's very much a first. Very sugoi. Oboro, cast Spirited Away, the award-winning movie. Damn. Where the kaiju fails, the gun just works. Like, I'm just imagining that, like, all of these bosses are supposed to be, like, these massive, like, 10-minute plus encounters, right? Like an actual boss fight. And like, our boys are coming in, they're just seeing them and then being like, oh, that's how we beat it, and just knocking it over. They totally didn't get their asses beat a single time. Damn, teamwork actually made things easier in a fucking MMORPG? Who would have guessed? Hey, they finally ran into it. If we balance shit for players like Maple, Payne, and me, normal people can't do anything. Jeez, it's almost as if you should balance for the average player, and if there are players that kill shit in one day, good for them. Fuck them. That's just the same monster. That's the exact same monster that Maple just beat the shit out of. Are they just recycling it and making it stronger? Like, if, like, the thing is, like, oh, if they get too many medals, we've got to work overtime, like, why did you not just have, like, an upper limit on, like, on medals? That seems really silly, just like, oh, hey, like, the most amount of medals you can get is 200, and if you get 200 medals, you get this. Like, that doesn't mean, like, if someone manages to reach 300 medals, you make a brand new reward just for them. It's like, okay, cool, you can get duplicates of the lower reward, I guess. I feel like these devs really don't understand what the fuck they're doing. Oh well. Oh no. Oh no, they have to leave the cave palace. The game's admins do crazy shit sometimes. I love how, like, the little chat rooms at the end, like, they actually are like, oh man, the devs are crazy, they pull some, like, really out-of-pocket shit, and it's just like, no. No. The devs are just incompetent and are making it up as they go. Oh boy. Oh, so we got, like, one more episode, and then, like, season done. Oh, boy. Oh, pardon me, Jesus. I'm gonna be honest, like, I do really like this show because it's just junk food, but at the same time, I really like just seeing how everything goes. Like, we don't have anything that's, like, super, like, you know, super deep. There's no, like, philosophical blah, 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 blah. It's just, like, a bunch of dipshits having fun. And I think that's something that, like, we don't really get in a lot of anime. A lot of anime have stakes that are just, like, all the way up here, and it's just, like, I really appreciate that we have a show that where, like, the stakes are like down here. The stake is, hey, are they going to have fun playing this video game? And, like, that's it. And I like that a lot, you know? Like, I don't know, I feel like the you know, the more I do this and the more I'm in there, like, I still like, so Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is coming out, like, well, like, next month? I'm still looking, like, super forward to that. Like, that is 110%, like, going on my list of shit I'm gonna watch. But, you know, and like, that one's, yeah, July 6th that comes out. Jeez, is that on a Tuesday? Actually, oh god, oh no, it's on a Thursday, so I'm not gonna be able to watch it until the, I'm not gonna be able to watch it until, like, the 11th, but that's fine. Like, point being, it's still, like, I still really like shows that have that, but, like, you can't just have all of that, and I feel like there's so many shows where it's just kind of, like, the world is in danger, and it's, like, you only can have so many of those before, like, that starts to, like, lose its thing, and I feel like watching shows that have a lot lower of stakes definitely helps, like, keep things grounded, and I'm really glad this show is here, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's good. Like, the show doesn't have high stakes, but because the main characters are invested in what they're doing, it feels important. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I have no idea, like, why it took me so many words to say, like, such, like, a basic thing, but still. Like, just seeing, like, all the different teams, like, branch off and, like, doing their own thing, I think that, like, was just a really, really nice thing to see, though I will say I did have a little bit of an issue with, Kasumi and Kuromu's team, because, like, the two jobbers they got paired off with, the split sword guy and the like, earth elemental guy, I literally do not even know their names. I literally don't even know their names. Like, and, like, I'll admit, like, I'm not great with names anyway, but at least, like, I could not, if you lined them up with all the rest of the jobbers, I could not pick them out. Like, I don't remember the name of the guy with the dog with the eye patch all that well. Like, I'm gonna be, like, they said it here, it's like, what was it, like, Knight or something? I don't know. But, like, I still know who he is, and I still know that he's, like, a decently strong individual, and he's a part of the team. So I'm like, yeah, I know that guy, that guy's cool. I don't remember his name right now, because I'm really bad at that, but, like, you know what I mean? So it's like we have, like, 3 really good parties, and then, like, one party where you're just like, who are, like, half of these assholes? And it does kind of feel like Hiromu and Kasumi are kind of getting shunted off to the side, and, like, it's not amazing, because I do like Kasumi as a character. I'm not a giant fan of Kuromu, I'm gonna be honest. There's a reason I call him Balls. You know, Balls Deep 69, hee-hoo, like, Sword Art Online Abridged, hee-hoo-ha-hoo. But, like, a lot of his character is that he's just a shittier Maple, who is just, like, going down, like, this necromancer path to, like, kind of, like, close the gap. He's an offensive shielder, which is kind of neat. It'd be neat if they did, like, anything with it. Like, his whole character arc is playing second fiddle to Iz and Kasumi, who themselves are already playing, like, second fiddle to, like, everyone else in the goddamn guild, you know what I mean? Like, my man isn't even second fiddle. My man is, like, fifth fiddle at most, you know? Like, ew, boy. Like, he's not even playing a fiddle at that point. He's got, like, the triangle. So, I understand, like, with a show like this, with a cast this big, you are gonna have some characters that do fall behind for a decent amount of time, but I don't know. It feels like he's fallen behind so far that, like, it's gonna be difficult for him to get, like, caught up, you know? Like the twins have had, like episodes and, like, moments, so they've caught up. Iz has started catching up. Sally's definitely caught up. Like, Sally never got left that far behind, but you know what I mean. Like, it feels like everybody except for Kasumi and Kuromu, like, are very, like, it has, like, got a decent bank of, like, character appearances and character moments. And Kasumi had a few this season, so, like, she's not as far behind, but Kuromu, like, him getting Necro does not stand out to me as a moment. Like, I'm trying to remember what episode Kuromu, like, got him. I think it was the second episode of, like, the pets being a thing. And didn't he just find him in a chest? Like, there was no real, like, fanfare about it. Just like, oh, cool. Cursed armor. That fits my aesthetic. I don't know. It just is. Like, that's, like, my only negative thing I can say is that, like, it feels like we've got, like, too big of an ensemble cast, and, like, the show is trying its best to try and, like, drag, like, these, like, extraneous members of the cast along, but it's just not working, you know? Like, we're not getting what we need to keep him fed. Like, and he's very, very much feeling like a background character. Other than that, though, I do think that, like, the rest of this episode went really, really well. Every single one of the boss fights felt, like, unique, and they all were handled in different ways. They were relevant to the different combinations. Like, each party very, very much took advantage of the different power sets at play. Be it the twins with their, like, really fucking beefy hammers paired with, like, a bunch of, like, really stealthy operative guys. Like, Maple's lack of speed and weakness to penetration attacks being, you know, supplemented by me and the cat girl. I forget what her fucking name is. The cat girl's, like, buffs and, like, just general speediness, and of course, you know, Sally being the literal opposite of Maple in that regard. Like each boss fight felt like something that not was designed for the parties that went for them, because that would be stupid, but, like, the way they addressed it, like, it'd be very, very easy for them to just be like, okay, yeah, the twins are here, okay, twins, hit his balls, smash that boss in the testicles with your hammers, alright, done, you know? But that wouldn't be using, like, the full breadth of powers at the team's disposal, so it works really well, and I really, really like that. That's fun. That's cool. What else do I want to say? The cutting to the devs was good as always. Like, it's just a really, really good episode with a lot of fun factor, and that's just big thumbs up across the board. Like, I've got nothing bad to say. Like, just literally the only thing I can say is just, like, man, just fucking cut Kuromu out of the main cast, or give him, like, a few episodes. Like, substantial fucking episodes. Like, damn. Like, give the boy something. He is starving over there. Like, Jesus. He got put with the job squad, for fuck's sake. Like, oh, boy. That's like if, like, there was a Star Wars, like, show where, like, Chewbacca and Han Solo got paired off with, like, a pair of like, nameless rebel soldiers, while, like, Luke, Leia, C-3PO, and R2-D2 were off doing, like, this big dick thing as a squad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'd feel sorry for the motherfuckers who were stuck babysitting the jobbers, wouldn't you? Like, I don't know. Maybe those guys are, like, more important than I give them credit, but I literally cannot even, like, guess at what their names are. And let alone, like, what they've done as people. Like, they are indiscriminate from, like, the rest of the jobbers in Holy Sword and Flame Emperors. But that's just how it be. Oh well. Yeah. I think this episode was neat. I can't wait to see the final episode next time. And we're gonna be watching that together on Tuesday. I'm thinking I'm gonna start a bit earlier. I don't know what it is gonna be. If you keep an eye on my community page and my Twitter, which, you know where the community page is. It's on, like, the channel page, and my Twitter is in the description. I'm gonna be posting a schedule on Sunday where I will, like, have, like, the times for everything. Both the anime stream and all the other streams I'm gonna be doing, so hopefully I see you there at twitch.tv/livethecyberdole, linked in the description and in the upper right-hand corner, where we'll finish this off live, and we'll see what our next shows are gonna be. Oh boy. And, if you want to support the channel, you can always do so via Patreon, stream elements, YouTube memberships, all sorts of different ways, however you want. And hopefully, and if you don't want to, or you're not able to, that's fine. Just you being here is enough. If you are interested in something on my Patreon, though, I'm actually releasing homebrewed D&D 5e and Tales of Valiant subclasses. I just released this month my Oath of the Sea Dog Paladin. It is a ocean-themed paladin, and hopefully you guys would enjoy that. That is open to patrons of any tier, and I'm going to be releasing a new one every month, hopefully, if I can keep that pace up. And I plan on doing at least one for every single class, except for Artificer, because technically I'm not allowed to do that, because Wizards of the Coast. Hooray! But have a good one, Runner. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!